So you're at a barbecue and you got two choices to make. Only one outcome. Hot dog or hamburger? How do you decide? Like normally I can make that decision, no questions asked, but it seems different when it's at a backyard barbecue. Pressure, pressure. What do you do? What do you do? What would you do? What would you do?
Only you have pressure about a hot dog or a hamburger.
Totally, right? A hot dog or a burger. You don't see the pressure in that?
No, because typically I think you're more of a hot dog person. I
know.
honestly, in all the many quadrillion years, 110 that we've been friends, it is honestly not that often that I even see you eat a hamburger.
I know.
I think when a hot dog is present and really any hot dog, it could be the skinny hot dog, it could be the thick hot dog, it could be a bratwurst, like you're aiming towards the hot dog,
but I'm
more so than the hamburger. So why is this like, why is this a thing?
Because it's a thing now. You know why? Because I think the hot dog is the underdog of the barbecue, right? But it's got personality, but I think it's the underdog. I think burgers, people are like, ooh, it's a burger. But then I think about the burgers and I'm like, it's just kind of sweaty meat sandwiched between a bun. How do I decide? I don't know what to do if and when I get faced with that situation.
Pick with your heart, Lisa. Pick with your heart.
My heart doesn't know what it wants.
Yes, it does.
wants, no, I get it. It wants a hot dog for sure, but it also wants a really good barbecued burger. So do you just go on the whole thing of like, who's barbecuing it? Where's the barbecue? For example, when I walk out of the co-op grocery stores on Saturdays, they have a barbecue.
Yes,
right? They're fundraising and you have two choices, hot dog or burger. There's a whole whack of dilemmas there, right? Because number one, the bun's not toasted, so it's cold. And that's a no-no for me, right? I like a toasted bun if I'm barbecuing.
You know what? When you just said that, I would be like, hands down, hot dog.
At the grocery store barbecue?
Yes.
Why?
Like it wouldn't even be a dilemma for me. I'd walk out, I'd look, and I'd be like, hot dog.
I'm going to be honest with you, right? 9 times out of 10, I do burger.
I feel like you are cheating on the hot dog, and the hot dog is very mad at you.
Don't say
and
that.
You need to go sit in the corner. You need to go sit in the corner.
Right? Because I love hot dogs, right? Remember when I had my heart attack? You can take my heart, but I'm not stopping hot dogs. Right? I'll stop everything else. I'll eat rice that's brown. I'll eat pasta that's brown, but I'm not stopping on hot dogs.
Oh my God. You stopped mac and cheese. So I mean, come on.
Mac and cheese. But I find I'm torn when it's barbecue season lately.
And to be honest, I don't know, maybe you're changing. Like, are we swapping roles? Because no offense, I don't want to be you and you don't want to be me.
I don't want to be you.
Like, let's just be straight about that.
Never in a million years have I ever wanted to be you.
I know. And because you have talked nonstop for the last few weeks about, I need a smash burger. Where can we get a smash burger? Right? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what is your problem?
Right. My only concern with the smash burger that I want so badly is that it probably doesn't come with wine on a Friday.
No, it probably doesn't.
Right. So that's, again, another dilemma. Smash burger wine, smash burger wine, smash burger wine. I don't know. Like, do you think I could be all hot dogged out?
Well, you have loved them for many a year. So.
It's sad. It's really sad. Normally, I would never feel this torn. I feel totally torn.
Honestly, this is a bit of a shock for me.
Right?
Because this made me realize that I'm turning into you. And God, I think, is there a 12-step program that I need to go to help me through this?
Right? You need more than 12 steps, I'll tell you that. Right, to break the habits of me. There's way more. 12
all
steps.
I probably need is a smack upside the head or some like, I don't know, like LSD, like maybe that'll wake me up and
or something.
Yeah, like
right, like girl, what you doing?
Get me out of that.
Get out of that, right? Maybe a slap across the head, like get out of it.
Oh my God.
I get people want to be like me, but I don't think you do.
No, I do not.
Right?
I think being you is overly complicated. Unnecessarily.
Right? But it's not always easy being good old Lisa. Right? It's not a walk in the park, right?
Yeah. You have so many freaking rules. Like nobody wants to be you.
There's rules, there's personalities, there's the stories.
Oh my God. You have personalities. Like you have many.
So many, right?
There's an S on that.
Just depends what Lisa needs to come out at what particular moment.
Oh, sweet mother of God.
It's
Okay.
so crazy, which I'm not. I'm not crazy. I don't feel I'm crazy. I feel I'm a lot of fun to be around. That seems to be the general consensus.
All right. Well,
I don't know. Just saying, right? I feel I don't know how to handle this dilemma, so I bring it to you, my best friend, and you've not been much help.
No, I'm sorry. You'll figure this out on your own.
Oh, okay. I'll eat both. Right? Stay tuned. Thanks
Stay
for the
tuned,
support.
folks. But you know what, Lisa, we got to get going. We gotta start the show, man.
Let's get talking. All right. Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
All right. We didn't do a welcome like we normally do. We're just flying by the seat of our pants today.
Yes, right? Because you didn't let me speak again, Lisa.
And sometimes I speak and I don't know when I'm supposed to stop.
Well, you may not have let me say a proper welcome, but I am going to say this. Guys, you're here and we appreciate you. So please, if you love what you hear, download, subscribe, share with a friend, and leave a review. Lisa's very needy. Very needy. We have our tickets on sale for our Collingwood live show. It's August 16th and on Collingwood, Ontario. The tickets are ready to be snapped up. They're only $20, Lisa?
I think 20 or 30, right? If you want the VIP package.
Yes.
Right? And that's a surprise, but there's stuff involved. There's stuff.
So go to our Facebook page.
Tickets are selling. Tickets are selling, Samantha.
Yes, they are. So go to our Facebook page and and follow the link, and you'll be able to grab your tickets. So we hope that if you're in and around the Collingwood, Ontario area, that you'll come see us August 16th. Starts at 7:00. Don't be one of those people who regrets not coming because doesn't want to see Lisa live and in person being the weirdo that she is.
And here's the thing, right? Who doesn't want to be the person that says, I was there when?
Right?
Right? Like you have people who were there when Elvis Presley had his first concert. Mm-hmm. Kind of the same type of thing, perhaps, right?
Kind of the same type of thing.
Spice Girls' first concert. Backstreet Boys. I shake my head. I wouldn't want to miss it. I'm not going to miss it. I'll be there. I'll be there, Samantha.
Okay, well, thank God for that. Hey?
Yeah, exactly, right? Okay, so we have an issue that we have to talk about, and I'm not taking it on myself because for 8 years, we both have had this email address, even though I feel that you always seem to blame me for it, which doesn't make a lot of sense because you check it, you use it, you answer it, blah, blah, blah. We need to do something. The Gmail police, they're starting to stress me out. I'm going to lose sleep over it, and I'm going to go crazy, right? Because I'm mad at them because they never should have let us get 25,000 messages in our inbox. They should have.
Oh my God, that's how many we have?
We have a lot. And you can only delete the 50 at a time.
Yes, that is a very long process unless we delete the whole inbox.
But what if you delete one that you knew that you needed?
Right. So you better get on that, Lisa, and start deleting while you're sitting there having a snack and watching TV.
It's not just me. Why don't you think you have to take on this project?
Fine, I'll do it too, but get to it.
Like we have to figure it out because it sends us a warning saying as of June 30th, you will not get emails anymore. We're going to Gmail prison. We're going to Gmail hell.
Oh my God.
Right.
That's
but shame on them for letting us get out of hand like this.
Well, because then I think they rightly assumed that as adults with emails that we would be able to delete.
But we didn't, right?
Uh-huh. So how's your Yahoo account?
It's bigger. It's bigger, but they don't seem to care, right?
I feel like this is not just a me problem, that this is a you problem.
Yeah.
Because you have this need to hang on to things, or you're just super lazy and you don't give a shit, and why delete?
No, because even my work email, right? Same thing, right? Every day, you're almost out of storage. Your mailbox is almost full, and then I just delete what I absolutely need to for the day. Because I don't know, I'm afraid that I'm gonna need it.
Oh my God, you're a hoarder of emails. That's so bad. That's so bad.
I'm an email hoarder. Hi, my name is Lisa, and I'm an email hoarder. That's a dirty, dirty secret.
Oh my God.
That's a dirty secret. Hey, that's really bad.
That is a dirty secret. You suck.
You just
I can't be a
exposed it.
party to this. You have to deal with 25,000 emails.
You're a part of it because they're not just to me. They're always to Lisa and Sam. So sorry. And Sam can come out and play too. You also are an email hoarder because you've never once talked to me about this. You've never tried to stop me. You've never once suggested. So guess what? I'm blaming you, actually.
Honestly, I feel like this is your responsibility and not mine.
No, you know I need guidance. You know I need help with things, right? You're the first person to say, I don't know how you got to 55 years. Exactly, right?
I honestly, again, yes, I will go with that because how did you get this? Like you live in a household that doesn't hoard a thing.
Nothing.
But your digital hoarding is out of control.
Like if I was digitally hoarding in my house, it would be like you'd have to crawl over the piles. Right?
There would be a narrow space to get from to the kitchen, to the living room, to the bedroom, to the bathroom.
That's it. Just like enough for 1 foot at a time, right? Single file, like a balance beam type of thing. But we're not. God. We live with nothing. We're very minimal people.
Yes, you are.
Maybe that's my problem, is because I'm a minimalist in life, but maybe in the digital world, I'm just not.
You're a slob in the digital world.
Right? I am a slob.
Oh my God. Do we have to have an intervention?
I think
I don't have time. I don't have time for interventions, Lisa. Figure this out.
Hi. This is
figure
not
out.
Just you've been dragged into it because it's your account too.
Figure out your shit.
You're a slob too.
No, figure out your shit.
No, because I'm bringing it to you and you have never ever brought it to me. So I think you're.
I saw it and started deleting.
I did too.
And then I thought, that's not fair. This is Lisa's problem too.
And then I thought, I'm not doing this anymore. It's too much work. Right?
That's it. You're lazy. I'm not doing your work for you. Figure it out.
No. And here's the other thing, right? Is that it takes too long. You know why? Because you got to check every email to see if you need it.
No, I don't.
So in 2018 emails, I'm reading through them.
If you have not used it and it's 2018, delete it.
Not blindly. You can't.
Yes, blindly.
No.
Yes.
That's not how hoarders deal with things. You've seen the show, right? Oh, I just want to keep that receipt from 1977.
Oh my God. Right? Except, unfortunately, you can't donate your emails. You can just delete them or keep them.
Right. My situation's a little better kept. It's not quite as messy.
Oh my God. No, it's not messy in your face, but it's messy in your digital world.
In my digital world,
your email is a mess.
It's yours too, and you helped get it this way.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. You're not scot-free.
You suck.
You're not scot-free.
You suck.
I'm just saying, right? It's a big job. We have to figure this out. We only have till the end of June.
Well, you better figure it out then.
You need to help. You have to start at the back. I'll start at the front.
Oh my God. How long will it take me to get there? It's 25,000 emails.
It's going to take a long time.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We got to get it. We got to get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to figure it out. You don't just get to bail on it, but that's your thing. You're always like, fuck this, I'm bailing. No, you don't get
because I don't think this is my problem.
Well, I don't think it's totally mine. Just because I do it with my Yahoo doesn't mean that I purposely sabotaged this one. I don't want to talk to you anymore about it. I'm frustrated with you. Right? You're making me mad now.
And this, folks, is how things work.
Right? Now you're just blaming me. Now I feel like a loser. Thanks,
I'm
Sam.
sorry, but I have to hold you accountable.
Because I'm a digital hoarder.
Because you're a digital hoarder.
Digitally hoarding things.
You screw up.
You are too. I am a screw up, right? Oh, it's so bad. It's embarrassing. My mom would be so mad at me.
She'd be ashamed. Do you need your mother to be ashamed of you?
No, but here's the problem, right? Well, she can't be. She did. But here's the problem, right?
That's horrible and I'm laughing.
It's kind of funny, right?
I'm sorry.
It's not a fresh death or anything like that. Thanks to the podcast. It's okay. Right?
It's not a fresh death. No.
It's not a fresh death.
I'm sorry.
Right? But she is. Right? She is. But if she wasn't, I think she would not be very happy.
No, she would be very disappointed in you. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
stay tuned to see how this plays out. Digital
Well, it's not going to be
hoarding.
good, that's for sure.
Right?
Okay.
That was funny.
Okay.
Look at that. Still, after all these years, my mom would. I still am laughing at her expense sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
I love it. It's what
She
you
would
do
love
with
that, though.
It's what you do with moms.
Okay. Okay. It was like a couple of Fridays ago, but I'm still thinking about it. And I got to talk about it. I got to talk about the Cobb salad that I had to hack to death to eat. And I was like, oh, I forgot that this salad came like this.
Because we couldn't remember if it was that one or not, right?
Right. And your beet salad came how I would like a salad to come. It
like
was
a salad.
Chopped up stuff.
Yeah.
And you could just poke it. You could fork it
only.
And shove it in your mouth.
Right?
I had to work for the Cobb salad that I ordered.
And you should never have to work for salad, right? Because it's kind of punishment food. You should never have to work for it.
I paid $26 for a salad I had to work at.
Right. You had to cut.
No. And
it just comes on a chunk of...
It came on a chunk of romaine lettuce. It was like slashed, cut.
It's like
thick. It was like an inch thick.
It's like they took a head of lettuce and just cut it in half. Here you go.
Yeah.
Like...
But it looked, the presentation was, it was so pretty. And I'm like, I appreciate the presentation. I appreciate the fact that you did all this.
Yeah.
But I now have to use a knife to cut my salad.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm shaking my head at this because really this is an I shake my head moment. Because
it's an honorary one.
Nobody should have to cut their salad with a knife.
And my salad was so delightful.
And I hate beets, but
mine was like the fancy beet salad or something.
It was very fancy.
It was fancy and no work required. Just me with the fork in my mouth. But the key was that I asked for that extra dressing.
Oh yes,
that was the key, right? That was the key. Yeah, your salad was weird.
My salad was weird.
Now we know. Don't get that one, right?
I know, because I forgot, and then I was like, fuck.
So I have an I shake my head. And I'm surprised it's never really crossed my mind before, but it did this week. The cupboards that live above your fridge. You know what I think? Fuck off those cupboards. Fuck off. You can't use them. You can't get at them. They're way higher than everything. I shake my head at those cupboards. Do you have those cupboards above your fridge?
Of course I do.
Do you use them? Can you get at them?
There's crap in them.
Right. Fuck off cupboards. We don't need those cupboards.
No, they're the fuck off cupboards.
We don't need those cupboards in our lives, right? I'm shaking my head at who made those cupboards. Mike, it's funny though. Mike can use those cupboards.
Of course, because he's tall.
He's got shit up there that he uses. And I'm like, I can't do it. I need a stool, which I'm not going to get. Who knows what treasures could be in those cupboards at my place? I don't know. Well,
and I don't know about yours, but the cupboards above my refrigerator are deep. Yeah. And I'm like, let's be realistic.
Right?
I'm not shoving stuff to the back of that. I am never going to find it again.
So first off, you've got to stand in front of your fridge up high. So you're kind of like hugging your fridge to get at these two stupid cupboards that are at the top of it.
Yeah.
Fuck off cupboards. That's what I say to those.
They are definitely fuck off cupboards.
They're definitely fuck off cupboards, right? And you know what? I'm glad that I rent, because if I bought my house and I paid for those two cupboards, I'd be livid. Because think of how expensive those two fuck off cupboards are. Right? Right? Fuck off cupboards. I shake my head at those cupboards.
Oh, that's a good one, Lisa. That's a good one.
We all have them.
Okay. I'm about to go to a dance recital where a lot of people are going to clap. So I got issues. I shake my head about how people clap.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're only going to clap half-assed, why did you bother?
Oh, I'm a half-assed clapper.
If your heart isn't in it, put your hands down.
Yeah, but then you look rude.
It's better than
No. I'm just like this with this face.
Like, it's not even like you're not even making a sound.
No. And my face says, I don't really care.
You're right. So if you're clapping, we need to hear you. It needs to make a sound. It needs to be wholehearted.
You want a wholehearted clap?
Yes, because if you're not into it, don't use it. Don't use the ability of clapping hands to show approval or, oh, that was wonderful,
No,
or
you have
whatever.
to.
Don't.
You have to because
No.
yes, you can't not clap at a place that when there's clappers, you can't not clap.
Yes, you
Like
can.
that's no,
It's
you
called
can't.
free will, Lisa.
No,
It's called free will.
that's why we bring out the half-ass clap because everybody else is clapping and oh, better clap.
Oh, is it
Right?
just good manners? Is that what it is?
Right? It's like pretending that the baby is cute. Oh, super cute. Ugh. And you pass it along.
Oh my God, stop
Right?
it.
Because you know how there's always ugly babies, right? But nobody will ever admit it. Same thing as a bad clap, right?
But shouldn't we be truthful? That if what we just witnessed or watched or had to endure and we didn't enjoy it, you should just sit in your seat and not clap.
And just stew, like just have a pissy face.
Well, if that's how you feel.
Doesn't seem very friendly. This doesn't hurt anybody. This is not. Who's it hurting?
It's like a golf clap. It's like a weird, like.
Maybe it's classy.
No.
Maybe
You've
like
never been classy in your life.
Don't start now.
Don't start
classy.
now.
I can be classy.
No.
If I need to be, I can pull it classy.
No.
Right? I don't know. I
shake my head.
I have more issues with the overzealous clapper because I'm like, Kai, slow your roll.
What if they really? But that's at least showing like,
off.
Woohoo! I was so excited, so I clapped really hard.
I think it depends on the event, right? I think maybe you're showing off a little bit. Like if you're at a chess match, you're gonna do that, or you're gonna do like a quiet clap.
I'm about to go to an event where I'm going to sit in judgment of people who half-heartedly clap or don't clap.
But
or
you're
clap
also
too hard.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be sit in judgment. That's the problem, right? You should just be thankful if they choose to clap. Even if it's just out of like sheer like, fine, I'll be polite and clap. I don't give a shit, but I'll clap. That's better than no clapping. What if everybody didn't clap? I'd rather have a whole lot of little claps than no claps.
Fine.
Right? I'm not agreeing with you. I shake my head. Sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah, I
don't need you to.
Right? Oh, okay. Good one, Samantha.
Oh, stop it.
Right? That's better than no clap. Right?
All right.
So, okay. So my neighborhood has changed.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And my routine just doesn't feel the same, right? So my neighbor from across the street, I always thought his name was Corey. No idea. I've never met him or talked to him. But in my mind, that was his name was Corey. And he had a dog that kind of looked like a shepherd or kind of like a husky. And I always thought his name was Hal. That's what I pictured the dog's name being, Hal. And they had an orange cat. And I always thought the orange cat name was Whisper because he was always quiet. All totally made up in my mind. They moved. They're gone.
Oh.
There's nobody living across the street. So Maggie, who always really appreciated Whisper, right? Big cat
and
Maggie.
Just to clarify, Maggie is a stuffed cat and she's not a stuffed cat. It is a like
stuffed animal
toy.
Bag. I love that we clarify that because I don't need people thinking that she once was real and now she's stuffed. It's not like that.
It's not a text.
She never was a cat. She never was a cat. She looks really good from a distance, right?
No, she still looks like a stuffed toy.
So what I'm saying, so now my routine when I sit in my chair and I gawk out the window, there's nobody to gawk at now. I feel like I'm losing my gawking time. Because remember one time I wanted like binoculars so I could see?
Because you're creepy that way.
Right, because I'm totally creepy that way. And now, like, what if he moved because of me?
Oh, for sure he did. Because he was like, this woman across the road stares at me
she's in her
day
pajama
in
bottoms and a horrible looking tank top. She never seems to move from that spot on the weekend. I come home, there she is. I go to get groceries, she's still there. Because lump and loaf, right? I just sit there on the weekends. That's what did you do this weekend? Oh, not much at all. I just sat. I'm really, really good at it too. And watch the loop on the news, right?
Yep.
I don't
Always.
even care if there's shows on. I just want to sit.
Oh dear God.
It's so weird. But now, so it's just weird. But it made me think a little bit about like when we moved. I said to Mike, like, I'm never moving again. My next move is in a bag.
Don't say that.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel, right? We stayed at our last place for 22 years. This place, 22 years. It should probably be in a bag by the time that's done. I'm just saying, I'm okay with it, Samantha. I'm okay with it.
Well, I mean, it is a fairly senior building already.
Right? Like
so you're definitely in the right spot.
Right? We just made the move a little earlier. Right?
To be honest, like where you live, it's like you're on the main floor, so it's perfect. There's no stairs. Everything's on one
Nothing.
level.
Right? It's
All
kind of like a
good.
bungalow.
Yeah, it's like,
Right? It's like a little bungalow almost.
oh my
Right?
God.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm never moving again, ever. He made so many trips and I'm like, oh God, that's horrible.
Yeah. Moving
Right? Not doing
sucks.
it. I'm not, I mean, I didn't really do much when we moved. Like it was mostly Mike anyways. But
Uh-huh.
but the little bit that I did contribute to, I'm not prepared to do it again. Ever. Ever. I don't even care. Don't even care actually.
Don't even care.
Don't even care. Right? That's how I feel.
Hey, did you know that the movie Jaws is now 50 years old?
What?
I know.
So did it come out in 1977?
Well, I'm almost 57, so it came out when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and I remember
Holy.
watching it. So,
I don't know if I've ever fully watched it. I don't know. I think I was automatically too afraid of it.
Probably.
My mom used to do that to us. Hey, she'd scare us with me. Like we never watched The Exorcist. All my mom had to say is, it was the worst, scariest movie mom's ever watched. Okay. Still to this day, never watched The Exorcist. Right?
Don't, because you'll be so afraid for the rest of your life.
Well, I don't like movies where it possibly could be true.
Yes.
I don't like shit like that. Right? And I don't know if I like Jaws because right, anytime I'm in any water, what do I'm always like, could there be a shark in here? And you're like, no, it's a man-made pond. Okay. Just checking, right? Like, could somebody dump their fish in here? Like, could they have a baby shark and dump it in the lake?
Oh my God. Sharks can only live in certain kinds of water. So,
oh, I don't know. I just know that the role of a shark is to hurt you. That's his main goal, is to kill you.
well, yeah, you're in his territory essentially.
Right? That and a big brown bear. That's all they want. They just want to harm you.
Because you're in their territory.
Yeah. So I don't really appreciate animals like that, right? Like I don't appreciate, like same with the snake, right? Not a fan. The wasp up there too with the shark.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, so no, I don't think I've ever seen it. 50 years. Wow.
I've watched it. It is like for the time of when it was made.
Yeah.
It like the special effects were pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
And that shark just jumped out of the water and just ate people.
It ate people. It ate boats.
Yeah, like that's, I don't know. Now I believe that shark was probably a little bigger than it really would be in real life.
Potentially. Yeah. Yeah. Probably.
That's weird, hey?
But the movie, like the main soundtrack, dun dun. You know what that is? Jaws.
Everybody knows.
2 notes. Dun dun.
Yeah, everybody knows, right? There's no getting around it. There's no getting around it. Yeah, there's absolutely no getting around that.
It's kind of cool though that all the movies that we potentially watched or could have watched when you were young are now like 50 years old. Like that's just crazy.
Yeah, like that's so insane. Hey, that we're old enough to have movies that we know of that are 50 years old.
I know.
It's like I have a friend at one of my coworkers, and this isn't nothing to do about Jaws, and he was going to his girlfriend's father's birthday party. And somebody at work said, might have been my boss, and she said, oh, how old? What's his birthday? And he said he was turning 50. I have a new rule. I should never be older than somebody's parent. I feel that I'm not old enough to be older than somebody's mom and dad. Right? It was really weird. Like a few of us at work really struggled with that, hey? Right? Like the ones that are kind of like creeping close to 50.
Yeah.
They weren't super excited. I wasn't super excited. I'm like, I don't believe I should be older than people's parents.
No.
Right? Like right? Because all parents should be the age of your parents in my mind, right? They should be 80. That should be parents. They shouldn't be 50. Parents shouldn't be 50.
No.
Right? So weird.
Oh, that's
a lot
funny.
of weird things come with turning 50. Like in your 50s, right?
Yeah. It is
like
very strange.
It's kind of weird. But there's also I got some bad news. We're gonna have a struggle here.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know how to fix it because it's been so good for so long, right? We all know that bananas have been the only cheap thing at the grocery store for like since COVID, right?
Right.
You can buy a whole bunch of bananas in like $2.19.
Yeah.
Well, apparently there's a labor strike with the Chiquita banana plant.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And which means less bananas are going to be coming to Canada, and the ones that do come are going to be increased in prices.
Oh no, not again. Oh no, the cheap banana is no longer cheap.
I think they're not going to be cheap. And there's other types of bananas. That's what this article is saying. Oh, there's other types. Yeah, I know the other types of bananas. They're called fiffles. And what is that? That's a made up name for bananas. Fiffles. You get Chiquita or you don't get bananas. Right? Fiffles.
Chiquita it's a company name, not the actual banana itself.
It's just a sticker on the banana, but it means a lot, right?
Okay.
That sticker holds a lot of weight. When you see the bananas that say Fiffles, it's not the same.
Remember when you bought bananas and you said they tasted weird?
When?
Remember? No. Oh, it was years ago. You were buying bananas from a different grocery store. You said they didn't taste the same.
They didn't taste the same. That's right, because they were a different brand. They weren't Chiquita. Right?
Oh my God, you're going to be this person, aren't you?
Yeah, totally, right? Because I'm like a banana snob, right?
You are.
And I judge your grocery store by how nice your bananas are, right? Because they're right at the front. And if I walk into your grocery store and your banana display is yucky and missing, I think your grocery store is a piece of crap.
Oh, look at you, judgment pants.
Hardcore, right? So come on, Chiquita, get back to work, would you?
Oh, well, I think the workers are striking and it's going to be a long time before anything's resolved.
We're going to be playing through the roof to get bananas now.
To get a banana,
right? We're going to be eating Fiffles bananas. Like, who the fuck is Fiffle? Like, who is he?
Somebody who was smart enough to decide that he was going to dive into bananas.
Yeah, but that's a bad name.
Yeah, but aren't you thankful that there's at least going to be a substitute banana?
Yeah, because sometimes we have Fiffles at home because there's no Chiquita. And I'm like, oh, Fiffles. Okay. We have Fiffles. Fiffles seem to turn brown quicker.
Oh, I see.
I find that Fiffles have hidden bruises. It's like they've secretly been abused. Nobody knows about it.
Oh my God, seriously?
Yeah, totally. Oh. It's weird. Okay. Samantha.
Have you ever wondered why the average person gets to be on a jury? Like, because I've been watching Matlock, right? That new series with
Kathy
Bates, delightful. Like,
perfect series. You and I actually agree on that.
Who are we to sit on a jury and decide the fate of another person?
Right.
Thinking that our judgment, our moral compass is totally on point.
Right. So let's just play a little game, shall we? Let's put me on the jury, and I've got to sit there for a week and pay attention. I'm not. My face looks like I am, but I'm not paying attention. And you know what happens when it's time to all meet? I'm going to be like, okay, so what was this about again?
Right.
Because that's what I do with everything. Somebody gives me directions. What do I say to you? Okay, where do we have to go again? I don't pay attention.
You do not pay attention.
So
that's why this is why anytime somebody gives us directions, they just look at me.
Because I'm not invested. I'm not interested. I don't care.
Your family does that to me all the time.
Right?
All right, Sam. So you're going to need to know how to do this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I don't know how I take care of myself because I don't pay attention to shit.
No, you don't. And God forbid. But like, that's a serious, like, when you think about it, that is like
you're altering people's lives based on what I think. And you know what? And I would be the juror that would be like, let's just have some fun here. I'm going to do the opposite. All guilty, not guilty. And they'd be like, okay, let's recount. Still not guilty. Well, no, still not guilty. Okay, sure, guilty.
Oh my God.
Right? Because I wouldn't care. I would not care what the outcome really was. I would.
Yes, you should care. It's a person's life. See, and this is why
that's why
normal average day people should not be on a jury.
Because we don't care about your life.
Because they could be Lisa.
Yeah.
This could be a bad thing.
Right. Because all I'm hearing is wah, 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 wah. I'm hearing Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh my God.
Right? That's all I'm hearing as for however long I got to be part of this fun.
Lord, let that never happen.
Let me never, ever. I mean, I would love to do it, but that's different than being able to competently do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'd like to play the game. But I wouldn't be the best player.
I think it's a bad idea for you.
You know? This is going to sound weird, but I saw a picture of Jerry Seinfeld. And I got to tell you, I thought he was looking quite handsome. And who says that about Jerry Seinfeld?
Not many.
Not many, right?
Not many.
And I don't know if he's got a new haircut or what it was. And I was just like, dude, you're looking good.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
that's not hard from where he started, but it's a big difference.
Yeah.
Like he was looking really good. And same like George Clooney too. Like I've never been a George Clooney fan, but I saw pictures of him too. And I'm like, huh, why is it that Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt is aging well. I just saw a spread in a magazine for him. Yeah. Holy crap, dude.
I think that men age better than women.
I think that we're okay with them getting gray and showing lines.
Sure.
That's why we think they're aging well.
Exactly.
Because we're comfortable with them, the aging process with them, and that they don't alter it. Because then when men do alter it, you kind of go, dude, you're a little shiny. What did you do?
Little shiny, little tight.
What did you do?
What did you do? What's with the Botox, right?
What's going
on?
A little.
You need some powder. Got to tone it down.
Yeah. I was okay, this is weird, but I was watching Hollywood Squares.
Uh-huh.
And Joe Coy was one of the squares.
Okay.
And you know how we think he's funny. He's a very funny guy.
Yeah.
But he was talking and he smiled and I'm like, whoa, dude, lay off the teeth whitener.
Was his teeth too white?
Oh my God. It's like they were glowing out of his mouth.
Right?
Lay off the teeth whitener.
Because when you pick, if they're crowns or they're fake teeth, when you pick your teeth, you get to pick the shade.
Yeah.
When I picked my teeth, I remember saying, I don't want Carrie Underwood white. Right? Because that just seems way too white for teeth.
Yeah. It's
some people,
God.
Right? That's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know. Just whatever you're doing, Jerry Seinfeld, keep it up.
Keep it up. You're aging well. Now, if we're talking about women, we should just allow people to age well as well.
Yeah, but we don't.
But we should. Like, okay, case in point, Christy Nichols. Do you remember her?
Yeah. Hi. Who didn't want to be her in the 80s?
Right. In the 80s, right?
I got a perm because of her.
Right.
Right.
So she hasn't been seen in the wild for quite some time.
Yeah.
And some paparazzi person caught her out of her house like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And she was helping out somewhere. And they're like, and they commented on how she looked.
Oh.
And it's, she looks old. She was hot in the 80s. That's 40 years ago. Right. Shit happens to women 40 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
it's like Justine Bateman. Same thing, right?
Yes. She's aging and she's choosing not to do anything to her face. Yeah. That does not make her less attractive.
No.
It just means she's aging.
And they just slammed Valerie Bertinelli, who's 62, because I guess she had a picture taken and she was in a sheer shirt and you could see her black underwear.
Oh, well, who cares?
People were like, she's 62. Hi, she's beautiful too.
Oh my God, leave her alone.
Right.
Like,
God.
She's attractive. She felt comfortable in what she was wearing. Yeah. Who are you to have an opinion about that? Right. Like, we're so hard on each other. And I was just like, of course she's old. One, she's not in the public eye anymore. Two, I don't think she's done anything in a movie or TV show or anything
in
quite some time.
Yeah,
so she's not out.
I think she bailed.
She's living her life with short hair and she's letting her face age naturally. Yeah. I'm sure she hasn't done any Botox or anything like that. So good on her. She's living her life. Leave her alone.
And she was so like in the 80s, you wanted to be Christy McNichol.
Yeah.
She was like I said, I got a perm because she got a perm. I'm like, I want that hair. I want that haircut. And then she had kind of like the feather too.
Yeah.
I could never do the feather. Ever.
No.
My hair
I was never good with the feather either.
Right. Too thick and curly. Right. We were probably a pinch young for the feather, but we would have been ahead of our times had we been able to pull it off, Samantha.
Oh, but I pulled off that 80s high bang, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure you would.
I conquered that shit. I backcombed like crazy.
I didn't do that. I didn't backcomb. I probably was still like kind of preppy looking, but I did go through a phase where I had the flock of seagull. I used to blow dry that guy down. Hey? I had one bang that was long. I don't think I kept it for long, but I think I did. But I remember doing it.
Oh, is there photo evidence of that?
I don't know if there is or not. I'm not sure.
Darn it. Okay, you know what's really funny is I was on social media and for some reason an old clip of Wasaga Beach came on there, 1988.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, I wonder if I'm going to see Lisa."
I would have been there. I would have been working.
And the shit that they were wearing, I'm like, oh, the 80s. We had so much fun.
The mullet running wild.
Oh my God. And the big hair.
Oh yeah. Guys and dolls, right?
Yes.
Didn't
oh my
matter.
God. So much fun.
Yeah.
Okay. But speaking of things that are potentially gone and done.
Yeah.
I feel like cursive and counting money are things that no longer are typically taught or experienced by the younger generation.
Problem with the younger generation, Samantha, is because they don't use money, right?
No.
So they don't really know money and how to give it back or really what to do with it.
Right.
And it's embarrassing, young kids. It's embarrassing, right? Because we learn your stuff, right? We learn computers, we learn phones, we keep up with all the technology.
Right.
But it's like, there's still some things like, do you not still need to write a check maybe at some point in your life?
I mean, no.
You don't think so?
No, I don't know. With all the digital e-transferring and all that kind of stuff.
But
no.
But you should know how to write your name.
You should know how to
write your name, right? I feel that that's not too much to ask to know.
And you should be able to count back money or count money out.
Yeah.
And then the change.
And totally the change, right?
Right.
I remember my granddad, we used to have a home hardware store and we used to take money out of the till. And I remember him saying, kids, if you're going to take granddad's money, you're going to learn how to count it back. And he would teach us how to count back money, right? As we paid it back.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, now kids are bringing out the calculator.
Oh yeah.
And they got no clue. They got no clue. It's weird. It's weird. Are you an overthinker?
Yes.
Am I an overthinker?
Oh my God.
I don't think I am.
No, I think you are.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think you are.
I don't really think I am.
No, I think you are.
What do I think about that is overthinking?
Everything.
The hot dog and the hamburger. Right?
The tickets for the shows. The show.
The show. All of
the
it.
Poster for the show.
The poster for the show.
The podcast.
The podcast. My work. Because I love it.
Yes.
I guess maybe
you overthink everything because you are the person that drives me nuts because you need an answer now when sometimes you have to wait. You don't have the patience that God would grant a sane person.
No.
To wait for that answer. No, you just don't. You don't. You're like, now.
I skipped that day from God. I was busy.
Now. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And I do. I want answers right away.
Yeah. And then sometimes you come to me and you're like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, hi, you're talking to the person who also knows the least amount of things about this. So if you need information, you're going to have to ask the right person because it's not me.
I know,
and you're like, how come you don't know? Because I don't. I'm just learning about it now, like you. So how would I know more?
Samantha, I expect a little more from you. That's why I go to you.
You know what, Lisa? I expect a lot from you. And frankly, I don't know.
But you shouldn't.
The emails are really, it's you're tipping the edge of, I think you're incompetent.
Well, you know what? I'm not incompetent, but shame on you. You should never, there's nothing about me that says you should expect more. I am like the status quo. I will get it done. I will do it. There's nothing about me that says I'm going to overachieve it or do it better than I should ever. Right? It's like when somebody says, I need this for Friday. Okay. Well, don't get pissy if you thought you might get it by Wednesday, because you're not going to get it by Wednesday for me. You said Friday. You said Friday at 5. You'll have it Friday at 5. You're not going to get it Friday at 4:30 because you said Friday at 5.
Yeah.
Right? That's like, that doesn't make a lot of sense in my world.
Oh, God.
So you think that, so I'm an overthinker.
Yes, you are. I do believe so.
I think everybody overthinks things, right?
I think in certain situations,
yeah, I think you're right.
I think people can be overthinkers because if it's important to them, they're overthinking it.
Yeah, totally.
Or if they're a people pleasers typically overthink everything because they feel like everything that they do affects everybody around them.
Yeah, but you're totally right? Like I want answers. I want them now.
For sure. You have
Like,
zero
like,
patience.
like I love the fact that now I can see when you read my emails.
I know. You have zero chill. Do you realize that about yourself, right? You have zero chill.
I don't really have a lot of chill. Right?
No, you don't.
Right?
You're kind of exhausting to be around, folks. Like, I need to maybe be a little honest about this. This is why Lisa and I don't vacation long with each other,
Right,
because
just short term.
typically my time frame for being able to handle and not feel totally exhausted after a vacation with Lisa is 4 to 5 days.
It's
and
not
that
actually,
is like
it's not. That's you're exaggerating. It's 3 days, and then we put up with the last 2. Right? Right? It's 3 okay days, one fight in there somewhere, and then 4 and 5 are like, oh fuck, let's just get it done.
By the time the last 2 days roll around, it's like we don't even need to talk to each other because we're cool. We're cool.
Right? We're good. We're good. We're typically probably just mad now, right?
Well, because usually I'm done with your weird shit and you're done with my weird shit, and we're just done.
Just done.
Yeah.
Right? Just over it. Totally over it. Okay. This is something I don't get. Okay. I don't get lots of stuff, right? Like, I know when we were kids, we did weird stuff, right? But there's a new social media trend out, and it's the kids are huffing household cleaners because it gives them a quick high. But apparently it also kills some of them. Anything
kills
that
the
we
kids?
did, because it like kills you, right?
Oh my
God. When we were kids, I feel we didn't do things that killed us. You know?
No, we didn't.
Right? Like, I feel we didn't do things that killed us.
Not typically.
Right? Or things that caused us great pain. You know?
Well, I mean, we lived in an era where things that we did then, kids would never do now, because now it's considered dangerous.
What was the worst thing? The worst thing was looking into a mirror going, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, hoping that she appeared, right?
I think it was, we did dumb stuff as kids.
We did dumb stuff.
We did dumb stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think we went around. I think we went around drinking.
We drank, and we slept in ditches and slept in farmers' fields and hitchhiked and stuff like that. But that was before, with hitchhiking back in the 80s and the 90s, right? Nobody was killing you then, right? They were just giving people were still nice. Nobody had thought about killing you.
No, that's true.
Right? And if they did, there was no social media, so you didn't know that there was a killer out there. Right?
Oh my God, that's true.
Saying, like, kids, don't do shit that's gonna harm you.
Well, this is like when they were doing the Tide thing, right?
Yeah.
Eating the Tide Pods, and then the cinnamon thing, and that was killing kids. And like, really, why are you huffing household cleaners? That's disgusting.
That's not even, like, I love the smell of bleach, but I'm not gonna huff it.
No.
I mean, I might use extra in my water so my house smells bleachy, right? And I love the smell of a good epoxy, but I'm not gonna huff it because I know if it gets my lungs, I'm in big trouble.
Yes.
Right?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Okay, kids on the internet, stop that.
Right? Exactly.
Your Gen Z aunties are saying, stop.
Stop it. Just stop it.
So I'm going to crush your spirit.
No.
And I don't mean to, but I have to be true to me.
Okay.
I have to be true to me, Lisa. I'm eating pasta in the summer.
Pasta?
I'm eating pasta.
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 I'm eating pasta in the summer.
In the summer.
And it's delicious.
3 weeks ago, you said it made you throw up.
No, but now I'm back.
What? Oh my God. How can you eat it ever again after it made you sick? That's fucked up, man. I don't get shit like that.
I'm back, and it's delightful.
That's why I've never had honey again in 50 years. I threw up when I was 5. I'm allergic. You're allergic to pasta.
No, I'm not. And it's pasta.
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 Why are you eating it in the summer? Don't you say it's a trend? There's no trend.
No, there is a trend. It's actually very trendy right now to eat pasta in the summer, like because it's very Italian.
I'll have some hot spaghetti.
Yeah, spaghetti.
No, rigatoni. It's hot dog and burger season.
Spatini.
Ribs.
Pastini.
No, pasta's totally a winter. Like, you're just doing this to mess with me.
No, it's
totally
not
a winter food.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's an anytime food, Lisa.
It's not, though, because it's heavy and hot.
Just because you have weird shit.
It boils in hot water.
For water.
It boils, and it makes it hot.
Of course. Hamburger's hot. A hot dog is hot.
It's different.
How is that different?
Because it's cooked on a barbecue, which is summery.
No, oh my God.
Right?
So you've never barbecued in the winter?
We don't barbecue in the winter.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because it probably breaks a rule.
Right. It would break a rule for me. It would totally. Well, enjoy your pasta.
I will. I just needed to tell you that. I needed to break it to you.
I feel like that's weird that you went back to something that made you so sick.
The particular pasta that I was eating did not make me sick.
Once a pasta makes you sick, always a pasta makes you sick.
No.
Yep. Once you're allergic to mushroom, always allergic to a mushroom.
You have never even eaten a mushroom, so you don't know if you're allergic.
Right.
Please
Once
stop.
you eat ugly cottage cheese, never eat ugly cottage cheese.
Oh my God.
Right?
I'm not arguing about food.
Once you throw up honey, you don't go back.
Stop.
Right? You learn your lesson the first time. Don't come crying to me when you got upset tummy. Because you know what that is? That's the weather god telling you, I'm going to make you throw up because you should be eating this in the winter.
Okay.
That's what's happening there.
All right, Lisa.
Okay. I have a TV show that people should watch.
Oh, look at you recommending things.
Right? So my boss recommended this quite some time ago, and then I finally watched it. It's the best for me. It's just one episode. And it's 40 minutes long. It's perfect. It's called The Quilters.
It's only 40 minutes?
Yep. One episode. And it's The Quilters. And it's about hard ass prisoners who spend their days making quilts for foster kids.
Oh.
And they get so into it, like the designing of it, the sewing of it. And these are like lifelong prisoners.
Oh.
And it was so good. The quilts are so beautiful that they make. And then they give them to like all these families with all these foster kids.
Aww.
And it was like so like to see how serious and how much pride they took. Because when you think of like a hardened prisoner, you just think of a hardened prisoner, right?
Right.
And here's this big soft side of them making quilts and getting the colors and the patterns right. And nope, rip out the stitch. That's not quite right.
Oh.
And I would tell, it was on Netflix because that's really, I think, all that I have. And I would tell everybody to go watch The Quilters.
Okay. Well, you know
One
what?
episode.
I passed by that and I didn't stop to watch it, but I will.
It will make your heart happy. And you know what? I think you could always use some more happiness in your heart.
Like specifically me?
Just an observation.
I have been watching a lot of dark shows lately,
right?
And
right.
You know, it sits in my dark heart, apparently.
Right? Your deep dark heart, right?
You know what's funny? I watched a show on Netflix called Sirens, and it's a limited series. It is so fucked up. It is so weird and bizarre.
You and I are morphing.
Yeah, it was so weird because one minute you thought this person was an evil, like sinister villain, and then they become this totally. It was so weird, but it was good though.
Go ahead. Then I watched The Thunderbirds, which is about the American airplanes.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And they go to all the shows. It was really cool too. Again, just one episode. That just reminds me of TV, so I appreciate that, right?
There you go, Lisa.
Right? They can hold my interest for an hour. Yeah. So there you have it.
And I don't know if anybody is a Sex in the City fan, but
nope.
And Just Like That is back on Crave, I believe.
Nope.
They're going into their 3rd episode.
Never watched Sex in the City once.
What?
Never, ever, ever.
How did you get through the 90s?
Melrose Place, Party of 5.
Oh my God.
Right. That's where I was hanging my hat.
Oh, okay. So, question.
Okay.
What is the best flavor of chip? Or does it depend on your mood? Maybe it depends on what you're watching because you're watching short documentaries, apparently.
No, you know what? It depends on how my tongue feels that day.
Oh, you have a sensitive tongue.
Right? Because remember I broke my tongue years ago with cinnamon hearts?
Yes.
Friends of the podcast, I literally broke my tongue. I ate too many cinnamon hearts one year.
Oh.
And my tongue, it bubbled, it peeled. Oh. I had to go and get stuff. I'd take time off work. I had to go get stuff that I had to like dip my tongue in and just let my tongue. So my tongue, my payback was that now I have a sensitive tongue. Sometimes it's good. It reminds me of when I was a bad kid in high school, right? And my mom some days trusted me, some days didn't. Sometimes my tongue is good. Sometimes my tongue is not good.
No.
Lately, like my most favorite chip is dill pickle, but I can't do it very often.
Oh, I
Right?
see.
But
Yes.
creamy dill pickle, different.
Yeah.
And sometimes I like a good salt and vinegar, but again,
Tough.
right? And I sometimes I don't think chips should hurt.
No, they should not.
Right? Like I don't know if they should hurt.
Yeah, I typically like an all dress, but my all dress needs to be rippled.
Yeah, but you dip your chips.
I
dip a
love it.
flavored chip
I love
into
a good dip.
which I think is weird because I kind of really just think that the dip is for a plain chip to enhance it,
No,
not for like a flavored chip.
You're so square.
I just live by a set of basic rules, and it hasn't really treated me that badly, Samantha.
Oh, one of us likes to be a little more adventurous, apparently.
One of us has gotten through just fine with little adventure, right? But yeah, like I love it. Like I love a dill pickle chip.
I love a Dorito, like a Cool Ranch.
No, I know you do. I don't like those.
Yum.
No, not a fan. Not a fan at all.
But I gotta be in the mood. Lately, chips are not. I have not been gravitating towards chips.
No. What's your snack? What's your snack of choice?
I'm eating some popcorn lately.
Okay. Yeah, you'll always go to popcorn.
I love popcorn.
I won't ever go to popcorn.
Yeah.
Very rarely will I ever just go to popcorn. Like if Mike makes popcorn, I just want one little handful of popcorn. That's good. Right? It's not my go-to. But you know what my new thing is?
What?
I have, instead of a donut in the morning, I have a new love for croissant. A croissant, Samantha. Or croissants. Right? I love them. They're so delightful.
So you've rediscovered croissants, have you?
Yeah. And then I just think if I just have one croissant till supper, then I feel like, okay, I haven't really used up too many calories. So,
oh my God.
So it's probably not that bad for my diet.
It is basically butter. Your croissant is basically butter. So it's not good for you. But, I mean, okay. Let me just clarify.
Just look at it.
All foods are okay. It just depends on how much you eat of them.
You know what I'm doing too? You ready for this? This is going to blow your mind. I wasn't even going to share this with you because I think you're going to make fun of me. So you know how I don't, I know, right? An opportunity. You know how I don't heal very well, right? Like my boobs still not healed.
Yes.
Right. And when the scab came off, it was just all like, it was like it just had happened all over again.
It was gross. Yes.
Right. So my boss, she suggested something and I'm doing it and I don't mind it because I can't taste it. Putting collagen in my coffee.
Oh.
Collagen helps you heal. And
does it?
And I'm probably going to look younger too because I think it does that.
Well, you know what? I bought some collagen too.
Like, did you buy the powder? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I put it 2 scoops in my coffee. This is just day 2 of it. I can't taste it. It doesn't look any different whatsoever.
Okay.
And you can still have cream and sugar in your coffee and some collagen. Yeah, so she said it helps. It's supposed to help with healing.
Oh, okay.
Who am I to not try and heal better, right?
Well, this is true. And also you could pop a vitamin E.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
No.
Supplements are your friends.
What's that?
Supplements are your friends.
No, I don't want supplements. I'm just doing this one just to see if it heals.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to take more than 2 days of collagen to make it worth your while. Might have to do it for a few weeks, Lisa.
Right? The minute that bad boy clears up, I'm done, I think. Because you know me, I don't like to bind the stuff for too long.
No, you don't, because God forbid, right?
Yeah, exactly. But still hanging on to the croissant.
The croissant. All right.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm going to educate you on new music because I don't think you're that person.
I'm not.
You're not. Okay. Have you ever heard of someone called Doechii?
Nope.
Okay. So Doechii's very popular. She's pretty cool. She's out there. She's blowing up. And she has a song called Anxiety. Now, our local radio station,
Can you
C95.
sing it? So maybe I do know it? No.
Our local radio station, C95, has been playing it.
Okay.
Asking the listeners if they want it to stay on rotation, because that's what they do with new songs.
Okay.
Do we keep it? Does it go away? So the song Anxiety talks about anxiety, which gives people anxiety. So it's kind of like, it's a very catchy song. Yeah. Anxiety. Da, 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 da. It's very catchy, but it talks about So when I was driving home one day, the person on the radio was like, "No, it gives me anxiety." I'm like,
I can see
fair,
that.
fair, because it's talking about anxiety,
Right.
but it's a very catchy tune.
Like
And I
this,
just
this like the only anxiety song I know is the one from the Fresh Prince.
no, that's not it.
That's the one I'm thinking, right?
Well,
And
how
then
does
there
that
was
one go?
uh I don't know. I don't know how right. And then it was an old song brought back, and it
Uh huh.
always shows people when they come up and dance behind you.
Uh huh.
It's that song. Is it that song?
Yeah, because and she puts that in her song, but she's singing something totally different.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, so
Whatever.
but I just think it's funny because even though it's a catchy tune and she's an up and coming artist, she's blowing up right now and all that kind of stuff, and people were like, "Love her, can't handle that song." Like,
Right.
it's like the very word should not be sung.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like I don't want to listen to. I don't want to listen to that.
I don't know. It's catchy. I don't mind
Huh.
it.
Would it be like at the clubs? Would the clubs be playing it?
Would the clubs be playing it? Maybe not.
Huh. I don't know. No, I think
Yeah.
I'm okay without it. But I'm
Okay.
gonna look it up now. Maybe does it come up on our TikToks or anything?
It could
Our
be in
shared
TikToks, but you could go into Spotify and you could, check it out there.
I only really do Spotify for podcasts. I don't really like it for music too much.
Or how about YouTube, Lisa? You could check YouTube.
Maybe. I'll see. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Let's take it under advisement. Thank you.
Whatever. I'm just trying to educate you so that you don't stay an old lady.
I feel like I'm fairly well educated. Thank you. If I'm looking for new things, I'll come to you. You don't need to bring them to me.
Okay.
Right? If I don't ask, I'm good. I'm all tapped out. I'm as smart as I need to be. Right?
Oh my God, I'm as smart as I need to be. Oh, right? And there's your downfall, Lisa. There's your downfall. Right? You're screwed.
Right? I got no more room for smartness. I'm maxed out, I'm afraid.
Okay, but speaking of smart, speaking of funny.
Yeah.
Our listeners, they're pretty funny people.
They're pretty funny.
They got some good stuff going on.
Yeah.
Now on Facebook Sunday, we asked people if they ever get spam emails.
Right.
So they were good. I mean, only a few of you, hint, hint, the rest of you could have joined in. Would it have hurt you?
Right? I'm like, you all get spam.
It's there. Okay. So one of them was Russian blondes. I'm like, that was from Kay.
Yeah.
Kelly gets emails looking for a bride, and she's like, if I was a groom.
Right.
This might be helpful.
Might be helpful.
Increase your manhood, especially the ones from his mother-in-law. That came from Luke. Always good with the one-liners, Luke.
Yep.
And then the worst is when you're not a loud man.
Oh, okay.
And that was from Amy.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. It was
a good. I don't think I said Amy's right.
I feel like you didn't. Sorry, Amy. We'll fix it next week.
I'm sorry. That's what I typed in. I think it was something about.
Way to go, Samantha.
Oh my God. Now I can't. Okay.
Now you messed it up.
And my brain is not thinking.
She's a friend of the podcast.
I'm sorry, Amy.
I need to be smarter.
I know.
Right?
Oh, shut up.
Right? Like, what do we do now? Like, what if Amy now is like, you know what? Screw you two.
I know. Please don't hate us.
Right? This was her time.
This is my brain fog 56 year brain.
Dear Amy, it's Lisa, right? She's old. She tries to be cool and hip. She's not. She just pretends. But her mind, it's like a sieve. Don't take it personal.
Yeah.
Right?
Whatever.
Right?
Uh-huh.
You know. And another one that keeps popping up in mine is Omaha steaks. The fuck are Omaha steaks?
Good steaks, apparently.
Apparently, right? So then we did Facebook Tuesday. And we asked, because it's almost Father's Day, right? So we asked, we had a bunch of dads. We had like Big Jason Seaver, Danny Tanner, Howard Cunningham, Ted Bundy. No, Ed Bundy. I don't know. Ted Bundy was the murderer.
No, I think it's Ed.
Ed Bundy.
Or is it Al? No, it's Al.
Bundy. It's Al. We had the guy from Roseanne.
Dan.
And it was interesting, right? So a lot of people didn't like Dan and Al Bundy, right? Yeah. Nobody wants them to be their dad.
Right? Or Mr. Tanner.
And to me, the obvious choice it was Jason Seaver.
Ugh.
right? Because we mixed it up, right? Last year we had Mr. Keaton in there, and everybody hated Mr. Keaton,
Right.
right? Nobody liked the Family Ties dad, so we took it out this year. Took it out, and like and somebody picked Howard Cunningham
Because he was too happy.
He was too happy, right?
I mean, that says a lot, right?
Right. So that's fine, right? That's fine. Those are the things we do on our Facebook page.
Yeah. But you know what? That was really good. But I'm just grateful, just for me personally, that no one kicked the dad from Little House on the Prairie, Michael Landon.
Right.
That would have hurt my heart.
Yeah. He's not my favorite dad, but he's not worthy of it.
Oh my God. I used to watch Little House on the Prairie all the time.
I like the Waltons better.
I love the Waltons.
Right? The Waltons, right?
Oh my God. Boy. If I catch it on TV, I still watch it.
So do I. Totally. Totally
so
still.
We are so old.
Right? Walton's Mountain from the Great Depression.
Oh my God. It was so good.
Totally not relatable to us at all.
No, but about it. You know what made me sad is when John Boy actually finally left.
Yeah.
And he stopped being on the show. That was sad.
He was one of the first actors. Like, I remember being young. He was one of the first actors that I saw in other things. And I'm like, what? What? Why is John Boy? Because you knew it was him with the mole on his face.
Right.
Why is he on this show? Right?
Yeah.
Because he's from the Waltons.
He's from the Waltons.
He's from the Waltons, right?
Oh, that's so good. But thank you guys for participating in Facebook. Yeah, we really appreciate that. Anytime we're on socials, please,
have some fun.
Have some fun.
Have some fun.
Send us a message.
Right?
Get That's weird, get funny.
For. Yeah. We're just lighthearted, hey? Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Yep.
Ha ha. But speaking of that, connect with us on our social media or visit our ishakemyheadpod.com site. You can sign up there for newsletters. You can leave a message or you can check out our episodes. You can also watch the podcast on YouTube. Please subscribe. And we actually just got 4 new YouTube followers.
We're at 128.
Woohoo!
We are so close to 130. We're a year behind schedule, but we're so close.
So close.
Right? We wanted it February 2024. That's okay.
That's okay. That's okay. Right? We got it. It's coming.
Where are we going? Higher.
Join us. Join our Patreon for exclusive content, early access, and behind-the-scenes footage, all for as little as $2 a month. Visit patreon.com/ishakemyhead. If you're looking for I Shake My Head swag, head on down to threadless.com and search for us. We're proud to be part of the Women in Media Network. And we just, as always, we like to thank John Domingo for editing our podcast each week. It's been a tough go the last couple of weeks. But
hopefully this week is okay.
Soldering on. Yeah, it seems okay, but let's not ruin that.
Let's not fight. Okay, but now Samantha, we have an apology.
Yeah, we do,
right?
And I think it's important for people to know that if we say something that you are kind of like, "Hey guys, you should have looked into that," it's okay.
Let us
talk
know.
to us. Yeah, please let us know. And someone has done that. One of our listeners mentioned that when we spoke about furries, that it actually has some negative connotations around it because of how it's
rooted.
Yeah, it's rooted in transphobic information. And it's actually...
Which we never ever want to preach.
We unfortunately did not know that. Right. And again, guys, we don't fact check stuff when we pull it off the internet. So
and the odd time it does bite us in the ass and we feel bad.
And we do. So I think we learned something from this. We are definitely, when it comes to things like that, we're going to maybe dig a bit deeper and find out kind of where everything lies in those respects. Because we are here to just have fun, and we do not want to cause harm to anyone.
No, and you know what? And you know us, right? Our goal is never to offend.
No,
right? So we're just lighthearted and funny. So if we have offended, we apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And again, it's okay. You can tell us.
Yeah, totally tell us, right? Because else we don't know.
Right.
Else we don't know, right? But I'm going to say I have some good news before we end the show.
Uh-oh.
Back in first place with my baseball.
Oh, God.
Right? I'm 9-2. 9-2, Samantha. Right?
Oh.
I've got this. I've got this. And I look through the activity. There's a couple other people that have picked up what I do, right? Because I'm always changing my pictures every day.
Oh.
I'm noticing other people are doing it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. Follow the leader. That's what they do. Because when you're on top, that's people want to emulate that, right? I get that. That's not new for me. It's I've just become used to it.
as your head swells bigger than the screen. There we go.
There we go. Right. So anyways, go team me.
Go team Lisa.
Right?
Oh, and go Oilers.
And go Oilers. We'll see what happens, right?
Oh, we've lost 2 now.
Yeah. And the Jays are 3.5 games back from first place.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're doing good right now. So probably by the time we record next week, they will not be.
They will not be.
But as of today, in real time, they are.
Okay.
Right? So we're going to go with that. Samantha, anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Buy your tickets, guys. Buy your tickets.
Buy your tickets.
And we've got the date for Saskatoon, November 7th. And we're going to release those tickets really soon too. Those people are really on the ball.
Yes, they are.
They're all ready for everything. And I'm like, do we send them out now?
No,
not? We don't know. We don't know. So, but no, they are for sale already though.
Oh, okay.
At the art bar.
Okay, good.
So, but we just haven't publicized it.
No.
But come on, join the fun. Join the fun. It's going to be interactive. It's going to be a lot of fun.
August 16th, Collingwood, Ontario.
It's going to be great. Great show. Great show. All right, Samantha, enough of you. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, it should be.
Who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl.